Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, Monday Market Webcast. Okay, daily chart, another Friday, another day, another all-time high. They've pulled it back a little bit here overnight. I want to go right to the hourly chart. You can see the 9-day down here at 44.34. What you've had are two looks at weekly pivot. It held here as a support. They broke it down to 41 and they ripped it. It came right back to weekly pivot. So, on a Monday morning, weekly pivot is going to be the delineator, at least, initially, as to who's got tape control. The bears need to really start living below 45. Ideally, they want to spend the rest of the day below 45, make a run at the 9-day, and close it somewhere down around there. Somewhere, in the 30s to 40s. It doesn't really matter. Just close it below 45. The bulls want to establish weekly pivot as support early in the week. They want to build on that, take out those 63s, and start heading towards 4,500. With all of the low-level bleed up that had been going on here before Friday, that certainly is possible. You certainly have enough fuel. And if you're going to pull in from 63 back into the mid-40s and you're going to hold weekly pivot as support, then you have a little bit of confirmation to get people involved, to buy that dip yet again, to make another leg to the upside. So today's going to be important. Weekly pivot has gotten involved right away, which we haven't seen lately. So here's last week's weekly pivot down here, 44.0958. We never had a look all week long. Never had a look, and that was a big part of the bears' problem. Never had a look here. So we got to look right away here, and we've talked for a very long time in here. One of the caveats that has always carried us through is whoever wins the battle of weekly pivot early in the week tends to get directional days, whether that's up or down, directional days Thursday, Friday. So that battle is happening right now. Does it mean it's going to resolve itself this morning? No. It doesn't have to. Your least favorite scenario is that we play around, on either side of 45, 3 to 4 points or 3 to 4 handles on either side, and they just chop everybody up for a morning. So we're in a good spot as far as the room goes. We shorted against 59 last night. They did a little gap. They didn't want to fill the gap, and it was a decent trade. And then it got into like 6 o'clock this morning, and then somebody cut the cord and it headed down to 41, which is a nice little place to take some profits and things like that. But as far as right now is concerned, we're using weekly pivot as a bull bear. Well, I want to be long above, I want to be short below. If the bears are going to convert weekly pivot, that's fine, I'll be short, but they're going to have to show us. They're going to have to show us that it's capable of being resistance. Otherwise, it is a dip to buy. As much as people don't want to, they don't want this, they want the market this, the market that, it doesn't matter. If they can't convert weekly pivot, they can't convert weekly pivot. And like I said, you have to draw that line underneath and make the bears prove to you that they can exist below that level on a consistent basis. So far, they have not. They tried a little bit, 6:20 in the morning, down to 41, and they immediately hopped it up. So I'll be very interested as we come back here and print 45, how this turns out. So keep an eye on that. Volume weighted average price, 51. Proprietary moving average is 50.27. Hourly mid-band, 54. So we got a lot of price above. It sets up well for the bears if they can finish the job and convert 45. All right. Everybody have a fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, take care. Be on the lookout. We're going to be doing a free webinar here. Haven't done one of those in a while. I want to start ramping that up again as we get into the fall. People are back from being out in the world, which is a great thing. We're going to do a free webinar sometime in the next couple of weeks, and we'll get those cranked up again. And we have some exciting offerings coming in the fall that we've been working really hard on and we're excited about. So be safe, trade them well. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.